Dear friends, here we are going to learn about cytoskeleton, which is assembly of intermediate filaments. And this topic is very familiar topic for the examination concerned with GATE, CSIR, TIFR, ICMR, many other examination of MSc or MPhil. It could be the part of your syllabus, and so it's easy to learn in small bits and keep studying again to recall, again read this, listen this. You will be able to do it. There is no worries regarding it. In your mind, everybody can do it. So feel free to learn and have a stayed life and good life. The primary building blocks of intermediate filaments is a dimer. These dimers then associate to make tetramers. Tetramers, they have the two dimer which are in opposite orientation. Here is a diagram where the head and tail is written. These are the two dimers which are seen as a line which is kept as a perpendicular, and between that is the place which is written rod. This is the distance between this. These dimers are having N terminus and C terminus and always arranged in a anti-parallel manner. These are the two dimers which make the tetramers. Here again the diagram is there. These are with the two arms on the side, C-like arms, and these C-like arms are having two terminals, C and N on this side and C and N on this side. This part represents the tail-like structure. When these parts, the arm-like parts on both the ends, NC and NC here and CN here, these ends of tetramer get interlocked into long protofilaments which make the protofilaments. So dimers first make tetramers, means two dimers will make tetramers, and these will make protofilaments. Tetramers are assembled end to end and interlocked into a long protofilament. 4 protofilaments associate into a protofibril. Tetramers make long protofilaments and 4 protofilaments associate to make one protofibril. Here is the diagram for it. Tetramers, which are made up of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts which make the tetramers, means two anti-parallelly arranged dimers make the tetramer. Tetramers make protofilament, and protofilaments make 4 protofibril. Protofilaments 4 make one protofibril. 4 protofibrils associate side by side and generate the 10 nm filament. Thus an intermediate filament has 16 protofilaments. As I have drawn the diagram here, and it is written 4 protofilaments make one protofibril. Same way here you can have a flow chart. Tetramers are made from dimers. 2 dimers make tetramers. 4 tetramers make long protofilament, and 4 protofilaments associate to make one protofibril. Now the here structure is there. N and C ends are there of the dimer, which are building blocks, associate to make tetramer. These tetramers have 2 dimer twins having their ends arranged anti-parallelly, which associate to twin tetramer, and they make the PF. 4 PF joins to make one protofibril. One protofibril is made up of 4 protofibrils. So if we see 4 protofibrils, what is there? 4 into 4 you multiply, it becomes 16. So one intermediate filament is made up of how many protofilaments? It is 16 in number. Tetramers and twins, if we see, look here, 4 PFs make protofibril, 4 protofibrils make one intermediate filament. No catenin proteins and no proteins are there in this. Microtubules have tubulin in it and is the major structural component of the microtubules. Free tubulin exists as an alpha beta dimer. each subunit bind with one molecule of GTP. The GTP in the alpha subunit is never hydrolyzed and is trapped by the interface between alpha and beta subunit. This is very important point. GTP in alpha subunit is never hydrolyzed and it is trapped between the interface between alpha and beta subunits. Here is a GTP with one line it is shown, and these two circles showing alpha and beta dimeric tubulin. Binding site on surface. GTP is having a binding site on surface. On beta tubulin is near between between alpha and beta. This is the interface which is shown with a violet line in the center. This is the interface. That is why the GTP in alpha subunit is never hydrolyzed and it is trapped between the interface. Interface is always between the alpha and beta units. Binding site on surface, it hydrolyzes as it is on the surface. GTP, it's talking about GTP. Now what is GTP? GTP, binding site on the beta subunit is at the surface of the dimer. GTP bound by the beta subunit can be hydrolyzed and the result is GTP can be exchanged for free GTP. Now these are the two alpha and beta tubulin. In the alpha and beta tubulin, the GTP is in the center and GDP on the side. It can be exchanged. GDP can be exchanged, whereas GTP will never hydrolyze as it is present on the center interface part of the alpha and beta tubulin. Come to the microtubules. What are microtubules? Microtubules are composed of 13 laterally associated protofilaments. Each of the 13 protofilaments is a string of alpha and beta tubulin dimers. Each protofilament has alpha subunit at one end and the beta subunit at the other. So the protofilaments have an intrinsic polarity. The end with exposed beta subunits is positive end, while the end with exposed alpha unit is negative end. Here is the diagram of the polymerization of tubulin. This is the alpha and beta structures. The alpha beta will arrange like this. Beta on the top, which will be having the beta end, it will have positive end. Which will have negative end, that part will have alpha end. So polymerization will occur as one molecule of beta, then after that in the chain is alpha, then beta, then alpha, then beta, and alpha, beta, alpha. So when it ends with alpha, it is negative. And this polymerization forms protofilament, and then protofilament, 13 protofilaments are there. Now the protofilaments are joined laterally. This is the diagram shown here. This is a circle-like structure. One end of this is positively charged and other end is alpha unit having is negatively charged. So these are the 13 protofilaments arranged laterally. They join laterally with the different colors. These protofilaments are shown. Then microtubule is formed. One microtubule is formed, and this is formed in the way singlet, doublet, triplet. MT stands for microtubule. Singlet, doublet, and triple microtubule. As you know, the microtubule is made up of protein tubulin. A singlet MT is a simple tube built from 13 protofilaments. These are the arrangement of 13 protofilaments in the circle way. 1, 2, 3 you can see, and 13 is ending here. In doublet MT, an additional set of 10 protofilaments forms a second tubule B fused to the walls of single MTA. Doublet MT found in cilia and flagella. This doublet MT is found in cilia and flagella. The cilia is a locomotory organ in paramecium. Flagella is a locomotory organ in bacteria. Or it can be cyanobacteria also. And this is the MTA and B. Here are 13 tubules, and the other beta tubule is having 10 tubules in it. It is used for cilia and flagella. Triplet MT, triplet microtubule. Each triplet microtubule contains one complete 13 protofilaments MT called A tubules and two additional tubules B and C. The structure of the diagram is shown here. A, B, C. A is having two other circles or additional tubules B and C with 10 each. and A is with 13 microtubules. Consisting of 10 protofilaments, each triplet empty found in basal bodies and centriole. This triplet microtubule is found in centrioles and basal body. As you know, during the cell division in meiosis, centrioles separate to make the ester, and then division take place, and basal body is present in the hairs and all. Microtubule organizing centers, they are called MTOCs. All MTs are nucleated, assembled from structure called as microtubules, organizing centers, MTOCs. In most cases, the end of the MT stays anchored in MTOC while the positive end extends away from it. MTOCs are centrosome, spindle pole, cell body, basal body. Here are the structures shown in the centrosome. Centrosome is having here, it is also having positive ends. The positive ends are there where they separate into the spindle, and positive ends are seen on the other side. Dendrite of the nerve or neuron. Dendrites have MTOC here, and in the dendritic region ends where they accept the impulse, it is positively charged. And on the end of the axon also, where the nerve fibers are at the end, there also positive parts are there. This is atronema, basal body. In the basal body, where it starts, basal body starts from here, and the hair-like structure on the tips, they have positive ends. Positive end is always towards outside. In all these bodies, dendrite, centrosome, spindle body, all positive ends are toward the outside. Here the spindle pole, here also the positive ends are seen on the outer side of the body. So this is how the cytoskeleton assembly of intermediate filament we have learned, and the structure is like this. Happy learning to everyone. Everything can be done when you feel happy. You keep on seeing this video again and again, and to memorize and recall, number of times you look at it and view it again and again. Any question you want to ask, you are always free to ask. Study again to recall things in your mind. Everybody can do it. Kindly like it. Also subscribe it. Thank you, friends. Stay blessed always.